Welcome to another TIWID video. With these videos I try to do three things, and that's inform divers, entertain and enlighten anyone, and pose questions for researchers, scientists and to you, the viewers. Tell me in the comments how I did with this video. This time I'd like to introduce you to the golden sweeper or glassfish, to give it just two of its names. More on that later, but for now just note the variety of colours and lack of colour that you'll see in this fish. There's a saying, what's in a name? In this case, it's a great source of confusion. Scuba divers use hand signals to communicate about safety and procedures underwater and to identify the species that have been seen. In more than a decade of my scuba diving, during the dive briefing before a dive guides would indicate glassfish may be seen.
Stingray, the eagle ray, triggerfish, pufferfish, foxyfish, crocodilefish, clownfish.
So when I was researching this video, I took the name glassfish literally. Big mistake. At first all was going well. I searched for information on glassfish and came up with lots of interesting facts and tidbits. However, after reading dozens of articles, it dawned on me there was something wrong. The glassfish I was reading about were largely freshwater species, they were common in the aquarium trade, and they were truly transparent. The glassfish I was seeing were a marine species, had various colours and partially transparent bodies and tails, and were not common in aquariums. It was one article from 2021 that confirmed my growing suspicion. Glassfish was one of the many names for the type of fish I was seeing. The freshwater glassfish are from the family Ambassadii. The marine fish I was seeing were from the family Pempheridae, more commonly known as sweepers. The principal actor in the whole of this video has quite a mouthful for a name. That's Parapriacanthus ransoneti. Some of the English names are golden sweeper, pygmy sweeper, golden bullseye, rosy sweeper, yellow sweeper, and glassfish, hence my confusion. Let's take a look at where these fish are found in the world. They're found in the shallow, offshore and coastal waters of countries and islands in the Indian Ocean, including the connected Red Sea and Arabian Sea, the Western Pacific Ocean, Southeast Asian waters, and Northern Australia. They're found at depths of about 3 to 30 meters, that's 10 to 100 feet, which is exactly the depths we recreational divers feed our addiction at. As I was saying before, the family name for the fish I'm seeing are sweepers. The family Pempheridae has two genus or subdivisions, Pempheris and Parapriacanthus. Pempheris is the deep-keeled and flattened sweeper seen in this clip from inside the wreck of the Thistleworm in Egypt. Parapriacanthus has a more cylindrical shape. The maximum length is between 10 and 12 centimeters, that's 4 to 4.5 inches. Colours in the head vary from golden to yellow-green. The adjacent body can have a peach coloration, and the central body and tail are largely transparent. Juveniles are said to be more pinkish in colour compared to more yellow-green adults. By now you hopefully would have noticed there seems to be a great deal of variety in the colour and transparency that these fish can exhibit. And this variety varies with the amount of light, the distance of the fish from the camera, the direction of the light, the source of the light, and the amount of shade. In smaller numbers, the golden sweeper can be confused with other fish, in particular cardinal fish. They also live in small shoals and are of a similar size and shape. Misidentification can occur depending on the species, the markings, and the lighting conditions, and I should know I had to recategorize lots of my footage during the making of this video as I learned more. A tip to help distinguish between the two relies on the fin on the back, the dorsal fin. Cardinal fish have 2 dorsal fins, sweepers have 1. Here a wreck looms out of the blue, and the stunning sight of golden sweepers en masse greets divers. These writhing schools of fish are seen in wrecks, caves, cracks, ledges. These schools can be like flowing rivers or carpets, and here we can even see what the bottom of the school looks like. Richelieu Rock is a dive site in the Andaman Sea, about 45 kilometers, 28 miles from the mainland of Thailand. The dive site was discovered by Jacques Cousteau with the help of local fishermen. Interestingly, Richelieu Rock is in his top 10 dive sites of the world. So that's saying something. I wonder if the golden sweepers had anything to do with that choice. Little seems to be known about their breeding habits and their spawning habits. The question that can be asked is how successful are golden sweepers? Over a 25-year period, golden sweepers were found to be in the top 50% of identified species in terms of abundance in a corridor about 5 kilometers wide off the coast of Durban in South Africa. In the daytime, golden sweepers form the large shoals in wrecks, underhangs and under ledges that we see as scuba divers. At night it's a different story. These schools disperse, the individuals move into mid-water, foraging zooplankton. In particular, the larger species of zooplankton like copepods and astrocods, and the latter provides more than just nutrition. The fascinating ability of golden sweepers to bioluminesce came to light, excuse the pun, during my research. Many life forms on Earth can create light, bioluminesce, and do so for many reasons: attraction, defense, communication, and camouflage, to name just a few. The process generally involves a small organic molecule called the luciferin undergoing a chemical reaction mediated by an enzyme, which is a protein, and a byproduct of that is the production of light. Some life forms on Earth produce both components. Many use the ingested small molecules from their diet, including the golden sweeper, but the large enzyme molecules are digested and broken down. However, in 2020, it was found that golden sweepers have a neat trick up their sleeve. From the shrimp-like ostracods in their diet, they're able to extract, keep intact, and use the ingested large enzyme molecules. A first. The question is why? It appears this is for counter-illumination camouflage. With its light-producing organs at the lower parts of its body, when feeding in the water column before the sun goes down, the light produced through their transparent body and tail seems to offset their silhouette, their darker silhouette from predators looking up from below. Very clever. So once again, it seems that what at first looks like a common, innocuous animal turns out to have or be another example of nature's wonders. There is so much more to know about these fish. I can only access freely available articles, journals, websites, books and magazines. My comments are based on this research, but if I've made a mistake or misinterpretation, please bring them up in the comments and share it with all of us. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Unlike many other channels, I can't have a regular release date for the videos. I often have no idea what I'm getting into when I choose a topic, but for me that's the fun part. Once again, please like and subscribe. All being well, I'll continue to expand the collection of videos for your information, entertainment and food for thought, which to me is what it's all about. I think I'll leave you now and leave you alone with our new friend, Parapriacanthus ransonetti, or the golden sweeper. Goodbye.